Riley, are we good?
Yeah!
God, first I'm going to say a prayer of thanksgiving.
Yes.
The creator of the universe actually gave me this assignment, and he didn't tell me. He said it's not your ministry. It's not a calling. It is your assignment. And he gave that to us June 3rd of a year ago. The attacks actually happened June 3rd of this year. So when all the negatives started, it was 1 year to the day the Lord told me to step up and do this. And so when you know he's called you to do something, you just have to walk in obedience, right? Psalms 119:105 says, "Our word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path." And for us, every day was a walk. It was just a lamp. We couldn't see what this looked like, but we knew we were walking in faith. And so I'm going to say a prayer of thanksgiving, and then I'll tell everybody I appreciate them being here, and obviously my family. Y'all, it's been a brutal 3 or 4 weeks. About as bad as I can remember, but you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for y'all that have been here. The people that have been with us in the fight and believed in us. I mean, there were times it's hard. I get it. But y'all have been so gracious and so faithful to our family. And so we are truly humbled by the support and the outpour of prayers and the people that came to bat for us in this fight. And the Lord took the sword from our hand about 3 weeks ago. He said, "You lay down the sword." He said, "I'm going to fight the fight." And so we just stepped back, and we had to hold our breath sometimes. Sometimes we couldn't say anything. But I never want my win to damage my witness. So I'm not going to let my campaign ever do anything that's going to hurt somebody. Because at the end of the day, we're just not those kind of people. So anyway, let me say a prayer of thanksgiving. Father, we just thank you, Lord. We love you. God, you've been so faithful to our family, to our nation, Father. We're honored and humbled that you've given us this opportunity. The team of people that were around us, the friends, the supporters, Father, we love you and we thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. It's a good crowd. We should have got a bigger room. But first, I got to say thanks to my staff. Jason Dillman was my general consultant in this race, guys. And I'll tell you all the truth. I don't remember the day I hired that. I do not remember the day I hired him. He came recommended. We sat down and we met at the Capitol Hill Club. But he runs a race as good as any I've ever seen. And he was so solid. He knew what to do in the race. He knew how to respond, when to respond, and who to surround ourselves with to win here. And so, Jason, I'm grateful for her. Jackie Cox, my fundraiser. She was unemployed. That's not the donors calling her name, I can assure you. That's just everybody else. If she calls in, they won't call her. But no, Jackie actually literally was almost, she ran a couple races and lost, and she thought she was out of the world of politics. And we called her a few years ago, and what a blessing. Because fundraising is the worst part of this job, and she has been a great team player. Alex Reynolds. Going to kill Heather, or Heather was going to kill Alex. This last 3 weeks is over. But they run around the state, and our kids call him our favorite kid because he spent more time with me and Heather over the last probably 4 or 5 months on the road running this state and busting his tail. So I'm grateful for him. Madison, sincerely, she's... And then Jennifer Leonard, Jennifer and Heather were high school friends. And we needed somebody in North Alabama to go to work, and she pounded the pavement. She's really nice. Jonathan Barney, he's behind the camera. Certain all our Alabama donors, guys, this thing is expensive. These races are crazy expensive. It's unfortunate, but media is expensive. And when you got to buy it in Huntsville Market, Birmingham, Mobile, it gets expensive. So I'm grateful for everybody that's been on board, our donors certainly. And then some special people that aren't necessarily paid, but just do this because they love our family. And that's Randy Hickman. He drove the truck. Laurie Johnson in Muscle Shoals is truly amazing. And her and Heather met. Heather just gave her a tour. When we announced, she gave her a tour of the Capitol, and Laurie came on board and has worked her tail off. John Merrill. He was my seatmate in the state legislature. Brian Holly, everybody knows Brian. Yeah. He's a young influence guess, well, shoot, he's on Fox News as much as anybody in the White House alive. But Rod and I, when CC was 12 years old, we just kind of took him under our wing, and he's kind of became famous. And so he was one of those guys that just loved us for who we were. He was a kid. We just kind of became friends, and now he's became famous. But he's been endorsing and fighting for us every step of the way. So Ed Frazier worked North Alabama pretty solid up there in the north central part of the state. Did a great job. Cousin Mamoon. Cousin! Mobile, Baldwin County, and he tells me we got about 70% over there. Yes! I don't know if that's real or not, but that's what he tells me. Ed Henry, where's Ed at? I tried my best to get Ed off social media. I would send him my Ed, dude, you gotta cool it, but no, he cannot help himself. So that's what I love about him. Michelle Ballmer. Michelle literally paid, she fed my wife. We traveled through last week, and so grateful for her. And then Shag LaPrade, my Marine, old Marine. All our county coordinators, so y'all thank you again for being here. Let me say this, you know, Heather and I, we love serving the state of Alabama. We look forward to working with Senator Britt and Governor Tuberville, because the greatest days of Alabama are ahead of us, and the relationships we have with the President in the White House. And when I call him, he takes my calls, and we can work together with the senators, the delegation, and certainly the President of the United States to make sure that Alabama has an opportunity to bring the jobs back here that we need, that our kids and grandkids, we want them to be able to live here and come back to our great state. So God bless you guys, and again, I am so humbled by this, but the Lord is faithful. We love you guys. God bless y'all.
I'll go first. You were in a pretty solid lead throughout the night when we saw that lead widen. What was going through your mind as we started to see more of that result come in?
Well, you know, for us, I really wasn't watching the numbers. I knew that the numbers would be what they were at the end of the night, and so we just in faith decided not to check them. We just thought we were in a good spot. We were going to see what the Lord did, and so I honestly did not look at it. I mean, people would show me their phone every now and again and go, "Hey, you're up 12, or you're up 17," whatever that number was. But in all reality, I didn't look at them, so I didn't know if we were widening or narrowing, and I just knew we didn't get to the finish line with 50% plus one.
And President Donald Trump's endorsement carried a lot of weight in your campaign. How important do you believe that endorsement was to your victory tonight?
It was absolutely. When the president called me, he said, "Barry," because he called me and he tossed me the door. "Barry, I'm going to endorse you. You're going to go up 30 points in the polls." And so, I'm 204-0. I mean, and so he told us, he said, "Don't mess this up." And so the people of Alabama did not mess this up. And so, having been the first person in the nation to endorse him, August 21st, 2015 in Lavelle Stadium, for that full circle moment to come on January 17th when he called me and said, "I'm in this with you. We're going to win this thing." You know, for our family, for our team, that was a great night because I think he's the greatest president of my lifetime. And having endorsed him when he didn't have a chance, whether it was 17 in the primary, for him to come out early for us and get in a fight for us, that was a full circle moment for our family.
How was your approach in this part of the primary? Of course, there was a wider field just last month, so how did you approach this head-to-head matchup versus one that you were one of 6?
Yeah, so the first thing I did was reached out to our other opponents, and Seth Burton, Rodney Walker's here tonight. Rodney Walker! The guys that were in the primary against me came on board with us because they saw our heart. They knew that they were good people. There were good people in this race. And so for us, it was to go to them first and see if we could get their help. And look, Rodney asked for 50 yard signs. I mean, he was all in. He was ready to put them out. So those kind of people, Seth Burton sat down with me and helped. So it was just really pulling those people that we were against, but they were men of character, to get them on board for our team. I think that was really one of the formulas to get a win.
That's right.
Thank you.
What does tomorrow look like for you heading into November?
I'm going fishing. Saturday night was the first time I slept in my bed in 30 nights. I have not seen my house, and my dog did not even know who I was. So we're going to go home tonight. We got the kids and grandkids in town, and we're going fishing, and we're going to spend a few days taking it easy. Don't call me, I'll call you.
Call me, I'll take your money.
Okay.
Have you talked to Jared Hudson, or are you expecting him?
Not yet. I figured there'll be a call. But my phone's been ringing. Since we started, I haven't looked at it. But hopefully we'll get calls through tonight. And look, it's a spirited race for sure. And the Lord, Romans 8:28, He says, all things work together for good for those who are called according to His purposes. And Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for you, the plans to prosper you and not to do you harm. And so, for me, these races, I've lost some, I've won some, but I can always see, literally, Jerry Carl, my former primary opponent, was putting more stickers on people a few weeks ago than I did, because we run a race of character, and that's the kind of thing I think that you should never let your witness damage your win, or vice versa, your win damage your witness. So, it's a matter of working with people, and we've been blessed to do that. So we're honored.
In 2019, when you ran for Congress in 2019, you first won in 2020, did you ever imagine that you would be standing up here as maybe possibly the next senator-elect? We'll say that now. Did you ever imagine you'd be that?
No, not really. I mean, honestly, it's a walk of faith for us, and for I'm a garbage man in Baptist Crossroads. I tell everybody that all the time. But it's amazing what the Lord can do if you will humble yourself before Him and seek Him in what you seek.
That's right. Amen. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
More Democrats came out for this year's election than in previous years. How do you feel about that? What do you say to the Republicans who didn't come out?
Well, I mean, obviously, we can't get complacent. I think because the governor's race was pretty, a lot of coaches in a pretty good spot. So, I think it's important that we get out and vote. We have very low turnout in this runoff, guys, and we can't blame anybody. We have a constitutional right to show up and vote. And as Republicans and conservatives, we often rest on our laurels. We got a good White House. We got a delegation that's pretty conservative. But it's vitally important that we show up and vote. And so, yeah, there's always races in November. Alabama's ruby red. We need to show up and vote and have our voice heard.
If things go your way in November, both of the Alabama senators would be from Enterprise. What's your reaction to that, and what does that mean to the Wiregrass?
So, for me, in the Senate, you work statewide, even in the state legislature. The delegation brought Space Command to North Alabama. We brought Novellas to South Alabama. So I think it's important that we work together. But, it's just one of those things that I talked to Katie about this, and there's 3 high schools in the nation that have 2 U.S. senators. But every other high school is Republican and Democrat. Well, I think we'll be the only high school in the nation that has 2 Republicans in the same high school. And it's a public school, guys. I mean, my kids are
Thank you.
all right, thank you, guys. God bless you.